Hey guys, welcome to SaltyOldGamer, where we're on an airsoft journey and we're sharing everything we learn along the way. Today we're pitting these two guys against each other, head to head. These are the Umarex Elite Force HK licensed G36C Competition Series and Elite Series. And we're going to answer the question, is the Elite Series worth the premium price over the competition? So stay tuned. Hey guys, welcome to the channel. This is a new format for us, this type of head-to-head comparison video. So at the end of the video, be sure to tell us what you think about it in the comments below, because we want to make content that you enjoy. And guys, if this is your first time here and you like guides and gear reviews and gameplay and all kinds of cool airsoft stuff, join us on the journey by subscribing and hitting that notification bell so that you don't miss anything. And now let's jump right into that head-to-head comparison. Alright guys, welcome. So today we're doing something a little bit different. We're going to look at the G36C Competition Series versus the G36C Elite Series head to head. And we're asking the question, is it worth the premium price to jump from the Competition Series to the Elite Series? Both these guns are made by Umarex and Elite Force, and both of these guns are licensed by H&K. If you look closely, you can see that they both have the stamped H&K trademarks. They're just black stamped into the ABS plastic on the Competition Series, whereas they're white and red stamped into the reinforced nylon body of the Elite Series. And having said that, that is really one key difference between these two guns. The Competition Series is ABS plastic. It's lightweight, it's not going to be as durable. You definitely don't want to drop this guy on the ground. Whereas the Elite Series is the same reinforced nylon polymer body that the G36C is in real life. And let's go from tip to butt. Both guns have the same orange flash hider, both have the same handguard with 3 Picatinny rails on each side. And both you're going to load the battery the same exact way by removing the handguard, by taking this pin out, and your battery compartment's going to actually be inside the handguard itself. Both have the same monolithic Picatinny rail up top with integrated plastic sights and adjustable rear sights for windage and elevation with 2 different apertures. As we move down a little bit to the bolt itself, the bolt on the G36C Competition Series is completely plastic. It does reveal a rotary style hop-up, whereas the bolt on the G36C Elite is fully metal. The magazine itself, other than being made of nylon fiber for the Elite Series versus ABS plastic for the Competition Series, magazine's exactly the same. In fact, you can take these magazines with these special dimple features, and you can clip these together and run with either gun. The fire selection controls on both of these are going to be ambidextrous, but there's an additional fire selection mode on the Elite Series. It's going to have safe, semi, fully automatic, and 2-round burst mode. Both guns have the same folding buttstock. On the Elite Series, you're opening to access to the quick change spring system. And as you can see here, both guns are the exact same dimensions. Now on the inside, these guns are both going to be running version 3 full metal Marui style gearboxes, and they're fully upgradable. However, on the Elite Series, you're going to have an inline MOSFET, so you can run that 11.1 LiPo without worrying about those trigger contacts or wearing out those gears faster than you would normally expect to. So internals and externals of the bodies is pretty much what you'd expect. This Competition Series gun sells for $160, whereas this Elite Series gun sells for $245. And you can definitely tell a difference when they're in your hands. The Elite Series is just much more solid. There's no creaks or whines or anything as you're gripping it. It's made of solid nylon fiber as opposed to ABS plastic of the Competition Series. Yeah, it's more durable, it's more rugged, but ultimately if you're considering the difference between the $160 version G36C and the $245 version G36C for the best bang out of your wallet, you want to know how the gun performs. So let's go see how each of these perform individually, and then we'll take a look at how they perform head to head. We shot both guns at spotter targets from 70 feet away. With both guns we used the iron sights and a shooting stand to stabilize our shot so that the performance is purely the gun itself. Then we fired a series of shots at the spotter targets to compare grouping, accuracy, and consistency. Okay. We repeated the same exact sequence with both guns, careful to shoot from the same position, under the same conditions, and at targets that were only 1 foot apart. This one is more spread out, but I hit that center several times. This one, the grouping is a little bit better right there, but the aim was off. As we can see from the results, the competition series had just slightly better grouping, but both guns at 70 feet hit all of their targets inside of the torso. Guess that's it. So guys, there's the guns head to head. The G36C Competition series still fires really, really well. We did have to turn the hop up quite a bit on the Competition series just to hold .20 BBs on a line at about 70 feet. There's a little bit of hop up left on this, so you can probably adjust a little bit more to carry much further, or you might be able to carry .25s and .28s, but that's questionable. But most of your engagements with this gun are going to happen at 100 feet or less, and especially if you're looking at this gun, something as a good solid starter gun that's not an M4 for 160 bucks, it's a great gun. And if you're using it for CQB, even better, because you're going to be shooting at much shorter distances and it's going to be firing awesome for you. So our takeaway on this gun is that it is a great value at $160 for this particular price range, especially given the fact that it's not an M4. Now the Elite series just fires so much better. It's so much more solid. The groupings are better. The consistency is better. The hop up is phenomenal compared to the Competition series. In fact, we turned the hop up on this gun all the way off, and it's still pushing the BB up just a hair at 70 feet. And I don't consider that a bad thing at all. In fact, I consider it to be a great thing, because that means you have got plenty of extra hop up in this gun to carry those heavier BBs, those longer distances, for more accuracy. And as we mentioned before, this gun is just far more rugged. It's got that reinforced nylon polymer body, and on the internals it's got that inline MOSFET, so you can run 11.1 LiPo to get better trigger response, better rate of fire. It is just an all-around better gun than the Competition series. Is it worth $85 more? If you don't have $85 more, then no, but if it's in your budget, I think it's worth it. So guys, keep in mind, this is not a head-to-head comparison of the Competition G36C and Elite G36C to see which one performs better. Because we know the Elite series sure as heck better perform better, right? For $85 more. It's more to see, is this a good value for your money at $160? And if you have the money in your budget, is this worth spending the additional dollars for the same G36C with slightly better externals and internals? And it really is. So guys, tell us what you think about this format in the comments below. How do you like the head-to-head comparisons? Do you like seeing the side-by-side shooting comparisons? Do you like to be able to see both guns on the screen so that you can see the differences in the plastic, the differences in the features, all on the same screen? Because it's a new format for us, and we want to deliver content that you enjoy. So we're looking for your feedback on that. So guys, thanks for sticking with us. And if you haven't already, join us on our airsoft journey by hitting that subscribe button and mash that notification bell, because you know YouTube's a little squirrely about notifying you if you've only subscribed. And we don't want you guys to miss a single video that comes out every Tuesday with bonus videos on Fridays. Until then, we'll see you next time.
They're hitting me.